Hold on, let me see who they have real quick. What? Mhm. Mm.
Raiders.
Mhm. Damn.
They come out
Yeah,
with
I
one
hear you,
back
Killer.
and
I'm talking to
three
my
tight
boy real quick.
ends. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he'll go down right
Yeah.
at the
Yo, I
40-yard
spoke to Mike. He
line.
said he would have gave you
5
that game
yards
if you
on the
needed. You
carry.
just had to
Good
let him
pickup
know.
on first down. And Mr. Cooper, Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's
What'd
rare
you say,
that you
Killer?
get guys so
Where are
polished
you?
coming out of college. But Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro, probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
Wait, y'all got each other on mute? Yeah, you got him on mute, Killer?
That was second down run for Murray.
There now. Yeah, this nigga strong as shit.
Right at the 40-yard line.
He said he don't think he have you on mute. Y'all just can't hear each other.
2015 followed that up with 788 last year. Now also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard.
What you say, D?
Backfield playing out going forward.
I think you'll see a similar combination going forward. I think that's from a 1,000-yard runner to 788 because they had other options.
Trying for his tight end.
It starts.
And it's intercepted. A great read.
It starts.
And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I think you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
Over 1,400 yards last year for Jones, just 6 touchdowns, but of course he had the 300-yard game. However, when he was blanketed with coverage,
that's crazy.
He always opens things up for other guys.
I know you were upset about it, boy.
Other guys were able to step up. In 2016, Mohamed Sanu stepped up and had his best year as a pro. Austin,
a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reggie Nelson. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
I gotta understand, this is not my team. I'm making dumbass club plays.
Just any interception. Are you a little bit
nah, like,
when you start
what I mean by that, like, say if I was to play with my team in the in my league, he would have cut you off. Oh yes. Oh no.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about
Good throw.
being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. First set of downs here.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it on the run, and you saw the end result. Big-time run after catch.
That's not a flag, boy. I had you one hand on your hip.
See the Falcons again on offense, a crew that last year scored 540 points.
Yeah, I beat the brakes off of the Jaguars, bro.
Such a crushing Super Bowl loss.
I think like 55 to like 7.
Big time, or does that fuel and feed you?
The first game it was close, and then like something happened with both our shits. So then when we ran it back,
that's exactly how it's supposed to react, and that's what you'll see in the
oh, he should have fumbled.
the entire offseason. They'll talk about finishing. Unfinished business.
I don't know, I guess.
But we have seen where teams have not recovered from it. Remember the Rams? They got to a Super Bowl.
Yeah, whatchamacallit is fucking a douchebag though. He's supposed to play that.
The Broncos in 2013, #1 offense.
From the Rams?
They didn't get back in 2014, but they did in 2015. So you can recover from it.
He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And 4th down coming up.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball...
Oh, okay, yeah, we seen last night. I thought we usually do Saturday and Sunday. Saturday at 12 and then today at...
He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw is called. And This is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And following the interception,
You got good ass defense.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
How is that supposed to be a fumble, player?
And maximizing opportunities. And Brandon, I think Mohamed Sanu had a nice career while he was in Cincinnati.
Can y'all hear my the song I'm playing right now? Like good, or is it like muffled?
59 of them, 4 touchdowns. Really a nice compliment to Julio Jones. And he was a nice compliment in Cincinnati. I don't want to say he's not a number 1 receiver, but he plays that number 2 slot well, doesn't he?
He does, and I think it's because of his versatility. He can play in the slot. He can play out.
What you mean?
They can use him as a wildcat quarterback. He has thrown passes in the NFL.
Kyrie Irving. He got a song I like. I think it's called.
You never know what you're going to get when Mohamed Sanu has his hands on the
What was the name of that shit?
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first.
Oh, he caught it coming backwards.
His man out of the backfield, complete. It's a loss of 2 there.
Who, Drake, right? Yeah, he's destroying his catalog. Because then when you hear his fucking album, it sounds trash. I'm like, come on, party, stop giving Drake your shit, please.
better execution and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way.
Oh shit! Damn.
Team and it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his.
You're rude.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. They had a great drive going last time.
Word.
And then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try.
Good shit. I got this. I'm remixing TLC Creep song.
They want to continue to see if they
I hope this shit come out dope, y'all. And you know, remember that Jamaican song? Freak, me gonna freak, you know? You remember that?
I think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally.
I'm fucking.
If anything, they may have gained more.
I'm using that as the chorus for Creep.
That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make
I'm be like,
A big play
like she Creep. She smell it. I forgot how I said it. I hope that shit come out tough.
Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began.
Can you guys hear each other?
He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail.
Yeah, you got my boy muted. What's your name with the face? Killer?
That's what made that catch there.
He did spend 1 year with
He said you got him muted, bro.
back there, so that helped back in high school. Now Carr rolling to his right, and he'll just throw this one over the way.
Yeah, you might not want to hear him anyway.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on
Because he said, I ain't got niggas muted. I got my gun off. I don't know what that means.
They took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Carr gonna throw, and that's complete to Wolf.
Good play, boy.
And he will have a first
You definitely got better.
at the 21-yard line. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Graham, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in position.
You gonna play? And I'll fuck you anyway.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And the Falcons grab it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 30. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense.
The running back you have?
Yeah, do I ever?
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown.
Get off me.
Now here come the Raiders.
Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
After the INT, it's Carr. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, you lucky. That could have been an interception.
Well, you mind if we go off topic for a second? You know I like to do that. Certainly.
It's looking like a defensive game.
Contenders for this year that didn't make it last season. Who do you have that might get in?
Well, I think Cincinnati's got to be considered there. Maybe they'd have an offseason that's calm, and they go into this season and try and get back to the playoffs where they've been perennials. How about Denver? Yeah. Remember last year they didn't have the quarterback to start. Trevor Siemian played pretty well.
Yo, if I could hit this nigga Rogers Cromartie's fucking goals and keep his speed in the 90s, yo, he's all my DBs this season
one of the better young quarterbacks in the game. They've got to get back to the
been going crazy. Like anytime you throw it to their side, interception. Like I never had a defense like that, family. Like I'm like, yo, like this nigga Rich couldn't do shit. He was throwing it cause my safeties, I got all my safeties catching, like Adams and oh shit, this nigga open. I got Adams catching in the 70s, high 70s. I got Collins catching in the high 70s. Rogers Cromartie catching in the high 70s, and all they zones in the high 80s. You feel me? And they all fast. So I was like, yo, my nigga Rogers Cromartie catching fucking passes like a fucking receiver, ball center receiver.
From San Diego to LA, what does that mean for the league and for the Chargers?
It seems like an easier transition, doesn't it, than St. Louis when they moved back.
You had him, you just let him too much.
Less culture shock, less, obviously geography, the whole deal. But it's a transition that still is not going to be easy. Remember, they're going to go play in a soccer stadium, essentially.
Seahawks fucking defensive playbook. I don't think that was a good idea.
So that changes things, obviously trying to create an identity.
I'm crying, nigga, I'm winning. I'm just saying, all right, man.
As the Los Angeles Chargers, but only played one season as such.
That should have been a fucking interception.
Through the contact, incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on fourth
like
down. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this.
Oh, that's bullshit. I think you might have been over the line.
He's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Well, there's one you don't see often, the illegal forward pass. And the reason we don't see it very often is the quarterback has to be totally beyond
like
the
line
of scrimmage for the flag to come out. If any part of the quarterback is behind the line of scrimmage when he throws the ball, then it's not an illegal forward pass. And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
When I get a ball in ya, you go ahead and name the ooh, interception. Ooh. Ooh, you almost had it, partner.
He's got to be kicking himself right there.
You put him there, I seen you read it. I was like, damn, but I ain't see the other guy trailing.
In the game, and boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
Man, that's how you feel?
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Wide open receiver complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
This ain't your average player.
With some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield. He reads defenses so well, doesn't he? Really
oh, he let go. He let go. I ain't see you jump nothing, bro. I just seen Julio almost catch something. This nigga probably a full Jamaican, and they named their child Julio.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. It's hauled in by Hardy. Only 3 yards on the catch.
Yo, I can't front. Oakland defense is kind of nice, boy. Bro, you're not making them no type of nice. The defense is raw, boy.
It's caught left side.
Ooh, good tackle.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it? Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it. Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done. They'll give him a yard on the play, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal. You just totally get the sense there.
that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And for Coleman, if you combine the rushing and receiving yards, close to 1,000 last year.
Like,
touchdowns as well. It was just really a great 1-2 combo with Devontae Freeman.
An outstanding one. And just think, if he's on just about any other NFL team, he's probably the lead running back. And Devontae
Well, I gotta be your lap, brother.
But Coleman, when he does get his hands on
it's the regular game between friends.
Speaking of the numbers you just gave.
And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
You gotta stop going for it on 4th down, bro.
They can go to that play action pass. You see the end result.
Yeah, he's giving me the ball in his fucking on his side of the field. So I only got like 20 yards to work with. I'm gonna score each time.
Much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
Man, I never take killer serious.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They begin the drive with a run by Murray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You can hear the angels calling us. And when I'm in the bed, I think that's what the word said.
Here on the NFL on EA Sports. First down and 10 now.
And when I'm in that thing. Who I think better, Cam or Jim Jones?
He's going to get the football.
It's tough for me, man. They both was popping at 2 different points in their career, man. Who I think have more of an impact?
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll get it up the middle. And he's got some space.
There you go.
Here.
Oh, see, you almost had it.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And a nice carry there, 50. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so they'll
Jim never went platinum with
before we get to halftime.
Ballin went platinum. It don't matter if Max B wrote it, bro. It's still this, huh?
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Like, I just think, like, I feel, shit. I feel Cam is a better rapper, but Jim had more of an impact with his whole style and being different. Because when Jim came out with the ACGs, the thermals, everybody and their mama was rocking that, you know what I'm saying? But with Cam being a rapper, everybody wanted to be Dipset.
To the air on second down, it's Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
So many
with the paint,
include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them.
That is true. Fashion designers did call him. That was impressive. He wasn't like, it wasn't like Kanye calling you. Oh, it wasn't like Kanye. Kanye was calling them. They was calling Cam like a hood nigga. But we can't sleep on Jim, family.
They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Carr to throw for it on 4th down.
I put him there for a reason. You still threw it there.
Get your thoughts just on the landscape
Still,
for each of these teams.
You want to survive on our league, man.
But so much going on. People look at the draft a lot, but there's a lot more.
Like, he did the same play 3 times in a row, right? I purposely moved my safety down. He threw it to my safety. My safety just don't have hands. That's the only reason why he didn't catch it. I'm playing with the only thing is I'm playing with the Falcons and he's playing with the
performance, and all that'll get evaluated along with their game tape. And then you've got the free agents. All right, that starts, I believe, in early March. But now the free agents can start moving around.
What she said? Oh, Rubric? Yeah, man. Rubric is I'm live right now, broadcasting my game, so I don't want to say it.
Everyone start to move in one direction. And then you have the OTAs and minicamps. We get to see them on the field for the first time. And we start to get a better idea of how these teams are going to look when the fall begins.
And when I'm in that thing.
Defense, and you know you've got a drag route on.
Yeah. You know?
You got to be really careful as a passer.
He said the dude that worked at Sprint. He said, tell him 18. Oh, he dropped it? What the hell? He said, you heard him on Black? He said, who reached that work at Sprint? He's like, tell him AT&T Black. The only reason I found that hilarious is because I got AT&T though.
thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys
get the
in the
one.
secondary.
Or at the 9, get out.
He just dropped the pass. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just
I'll go man to man,
they're
ain't
trying to
shit.
get back into the game. But you got to figure.
Oh, that's
if
crazy.
something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a
Oh, my
spot
boy
where you
just
may
scored.
not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk. This is a big
Good score.
Touchdown, Oakland. Seth Roberts, 91
I was trying to get that safety and highlight it to the corner or the linebacker. It don't matter. And when I'm in that thing.
14-7. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Falcons now making their way back out onto the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at the 40. And a good quarterback.
Why not run out of bounds? 31 seconds left before halftime, family.
That's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone up and downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception.
When I get a ball in ya.
Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Like a cow.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones.
Number 4.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Here's ACL. What kind of evil shit is that?
And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
And when I'm in that thing. Damn, why is that song stuck on my head? Yo, we should send that night though, bro.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down.
Come on, man. It's Mother's Day, man. Come on, you know.
Again, Ryan. Finding time.
I didn't even mean to hit that guy. Shit.
Had it. The big D lineman.
Good job. I swear I didn't mean to throw that, though.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half, it's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Oh, 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 oh.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
This guy is a fucking douchebag.
And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. A very interesting.
I had a feeling you was gonna do that too.
I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, They sell their key plays.
CeeLo redid it?
Head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can
Nah, play that.
And they came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now Ryan. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely
Are the plays working?
And what did we just see there?
Okay then. Put your bitch ass up.
Benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up and making sure it was a catch.
Looking left sideline, incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And it's third down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure...
Damn, he sound actually like, what's one call it?
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for third down. On third down, Ryan. He's got time in the pocket. Finding Gabriel complete. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
He went full scale, loose, flexible, finding a way to catch the ball in some traffic for a key first down.
Yeah, really a nice job of adjusting to the ball in the air. Not the most accurate of throws, but able to adjust and make the grab. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete.
Ooh, that boy good. That boy good. I swear, Julio.
Jones, 27 yards.
Yo, is this on YouTube? I'm about to go listen to that.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
He put his own funk on it too. Better go ahead, CeeLo.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down.
You wouldn't have broke that. Don't hype yourself.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, I really couldn't sleep. I've been up since 7 o'clock, bro.
Because some teams script to start a half.
Now a loose football. The ball comes
Yes.
out, and the Falcons grab it. So the Falcons now.
I fucked you up. I fucked you. He got laid down, kid. What you mean I was out of fun? What you mean they have possession of the ball? He's standing still.
A few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they gotta have great.
How is that bull? How is that bull? You got demolished, kid. I hit him with the meanest hits, the kid. He said he didn't have possession of the ball. How is that?
It's Ryan. That's caught at the 3. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards.
If you say
for first
so.
down completion. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just
What he
makes
doing?
things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. There's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
So on 4th down, off goes Matt Ryan, and on is another Matt Bryant. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And
Oh, wow. Word?
41-year-old is up and good.
Now, I don't know. Maybe you gotta, like, yo, I noticed, like, when you get them going, they start becoming stronger runners, yo. And you bring their confidence up, because my running back was horrible in the beginning of the season. Now he's breaking tackles.
But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
Oh, that's a this dude did a front flip.
Kicks field goals in video games. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big.
What's his truck in now?
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really
was he?
This is a really important drive.
Wait, what's his truck in?
Team scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script
Bro,
to start the second half,
that's
too.
not happening.
And
He
they're
might as well get
scripting
all
something
his,
big
he can
to
double,
get
get the
into
power
end
back.
zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Brought in by Walford, right side. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1
Now
receiver.
stay woke.
How about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
You should be straight.
When all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage.
Yo, do you have fast linebackers?
A big play shot taken by the offense.
Wait, what?
Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Throwing now is Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. Walford's got it.
I've been using the Seahawks defense, bro.
It's third down.
Bro, it's like probably like the best thing I could have done.
Yet still keep his eyes downfield and find
Try it out in practice, see how you like it, see if you can move the ball.
Carr going to try and throw on third down. Flush to his right. Cooper's got it. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Amari Cooper, 48 yards. And the Raiders get a score closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes.
No, yo, you keep doing onside kick. You giving me. I'm on.
Onside kick. What'd you think?
Why not a regular kickoff?
We may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel, but they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession.
Get off of him.
Points and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
It's a gain of 9 yards, and it'll be second and about a yard. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To stay in their proper areas.
Yo, bro, hold on, damn. All right, let's go.
And then make the tackle.
Third down and 3. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on fourth down. So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. Back now in Miami. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got.
Why you so upset, man? I thought we was homies.
So it'll be first down here after the run. This time Ryan will throw. The left side completion to Jones. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. Now Ryan on second down.
Oh, he dropped it at the last second. You are lucky, boy.
Incomplete in the end zone.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be fourth down and a few inches. Dan Quinn to get the offense off the field. They're staying out there, and they're going for it on fourth. They'll run it. Freeman. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
What he say, damn, my stomach is fat?
Here's the option going right. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And in this situation with a lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take. There's a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
That 2nd down run, a big help.
You just want the ball back, don't
you? Just a 3rd and 3 now.
Yeah.
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. It's caught.
Why did he catch it like that, man? I wanted to score you one more time.
1st and goal.
I really don't think that Julio Jones could be happier right now. Plenty of catch opportunities in this game. He's converted them, and his team's winning.
And Matt Ryan's happy, too, to have Julio Jones on the other side of these.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about breaking teams down, and oftentimes just through a running game. These two, they can break a team down through the air.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up in the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And this one's incomplete. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. So an extra defensive back on the field. They need a stop here on 3rd and goal. Now it's Ryan. And he's got his tight end, Tammy. Touchdown, Falcons. Jacob Tammy from 8 yards out. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And it's up and good. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Now stay woke. I wouldn't see why not.
Ready to take the field. And that last
it is a work day, even though it's Sunday.
Not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory.
You should have been running the whole game, yo. I could not stop you running. Now you want to run.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. Complete. The tight end Rivera. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And I ran cover 1 like you asked. And I ran cover 1 like you asked. Me.
Not sure, Brandon. We've seen a sloppier played game.
You say I won't run cover 1. I just did.
Times and expect to win. No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times.
Yo, just stay woke, bro. Stay woke, man. You know why?
I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Niggas creeping. Damn, I wanted to break that with Freeman.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Kelly, you kind of quiet over there, partner. This ain't what you wanted, huh? No dirt. This ain't what you want.
Need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, we
I don't play that FIFA shit. I stick to that American football. Football! Go!
I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Now Ryan.
You rated top 80,000, bro. That's not top 10.
He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
80,000 out of 4 million is still not top 10.
Clicking, Ryan and Jones, and we've seen multiple hookups here in this one. Usually their offense is clicking, and that's why they're winning.
Yeah, they tend to follow those two do. They set the tone for either a good day or maybe a tougher day.
Let me see you do it again, though.
We're seeing an excellent
Same
game
person.
because those two are finding
I bet
each
you
other.
won't make him fumble.
Where on the field, they're making plays.
Here's Ryan
Psych.
on the screen. This is Coleman. To the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, slipping out there, catching the football.
Hey, yo. It was a good game for one of us.